beautiful souls, welcome to you and welcome to the Who. Today I am going to be talking about different breathing exercises and a little bit of a history of various cultures and traditions. Remember, many Asian cultures, including the Chinese and Indian and the Greek and the Sufis and the Tibetans and the Jewish mystics, Christian mystics, the Gnostics, and they've all used breath work as a tool for healing, meditation, and especially spiritual development. One of the earliest sort of recorded forms of practice, it was actually pranayama, which is again control of the breath in ancient India. And pranayama is a component of yoga and is considered one of the I think they call it the 8 limbs of yoga, and it involves the control of breath through a variety of techniques. And I mean, they literally got techniques galore. Just pick one or pick a lot, including alternate nostril breathing, which is again still very popular technique, and I explain it in another video and what you have to do. In ancient China, breath work was also a central component of Chinese medicine and herbal medicine, and was used to basically deal with the overall health and well-being. It was the practice of Qigong, which is still widely practiced today. We use that as well in our HU Breath movement. It emphasizes the importance of movement, improving the health and spiritual development, as well as the Sufis, Tibetans, and most mystical branches of most belief systems. But it's the mystics, they're the ones that have just not seen the menu, they've really tasted the food. In the West, we use breath work as a therapeutic tool that can be traced back to the 1800s with the development, I think, of Dr. I don't know how to pronounce it, Buteyko. But it was a Ukrainian sort of doctor, and his method is a technique that focuses on reducing hyperventilation and improving sort of the overall breathing function. You've also got holotropic breath work, which is just like wow, and that's, I think, it's a couple called Stan and Christina. Forgot their second name. It's essentially voluntary hyperventilation. It's an old technique, and it's kind of like generates spiritual psychedelic experiences. And that's really long. And but of course, we've got the legend that is the Wim Hof, one of my favorite people. I love you. I can't wait to meet you one day. But it's not for the faint-hearted. It really involves cold, and I hate cold, ice baths, and boy, it's effective. The reason I used to do ice baths with Torvill and Dean, the legends that are in 2012. I was on Dancing on Ice, and I actually reached the final, and I couldn't even skate in the beginning. So 4 months I reached the final, which was really unbelievable. But boy, I was introduced to that, and it is something. And there's also another guy who's called Niraj, and he's Soma Breath, and he seems like a lovely guy. He had like this debilitating disease that he kind of cured. They call him the renegade pharmacist, and he seems like a lovely guy, very knowledgeable. So check him out. And love to meet you one day, Niraj. Beautiful soul. Thank you for what you're doing. It's unbelievable. Thank you all for what you're doing. So yeah, anyway, basically what is, this breath, it just manages stress, anxiety, all sort of mental health conditions. It really is like, and all of this is like the pioneers, like so many doctors have done some incredible scientific studies, and it's brought in now with hospitals and people who are going through mental health. And that's what was one of my reasons for creating HU Breath, because once the crazy last couple of years happened, I've sadly lost about 9 men, friends, to suicide, all men under 50. So I had to kind of develop something to alleviate people's suffering, and this has done incredible work. So yeah, there was another thing. Oh yeah, the legend has it that the old rishis of old used to do plant medicine, from mushrooms to all sorts, and they used to have these altered states of transcendence, and when they couldn't find it anymore, they were going out their mind, and so they had to find a way, and that way was to find a natural high through breath work, through different techniques. So they gave us that gift, and we are eternally grateful for that, to heal all ailments, as I said, mental, physical, and spiritual. Okay, well, don't ask me why. Let's get high on our Oil Supply Direction Sky. So please like, share, and just leave us a message, and understand that by you doing so and sharing it, you're spreading this amazing work. Never underestimate the smallness of your action, because it could be the bigness of tomorrow. So I love you. I thank you. May the HU be with you. You can become a HU Breath instructor, or you can join me for a whole week here in Portugal or in Croatia, and in a cosmic, life-changing inner adventure. All right, I love you. I thank you. May the HU be with you. And you can download our free HU Breath app, or go to HUBreath.com. All right, spread the word, spread the love. Peace out.